Boy, am I glad there's no collision damage when you run into asteroids.
They should have that as an option, like turn it off and on.
I think it's if it's PvP or not, right?
Well, if you're in PvP and run into another ship and such like that, you can take damage, but not asteroids still. All right, if you guys want to get out and start mining, I'll go ahead and start putting some chairs down.
What happened with the automatic doors?
Right.
I don't know. For some reason, it seems not to work correctly, and I have to sort of flip it off then back on. It's weird.
It does the same thing to the one for the SVs up top. Like, I'll get in my ship, get up to the door, and it's like, it doesn't open. So I have to land, get out, flip the switch, get back in. And then it opens.
I really like these little ships for mining asteroids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you got to be level 25 to actually use it because they're like, or level 20 or 25, I forget now.
Hold on. All right, the Mark 1 S.O.V is a level 5, and that's only got the harvester. The Mark 2 is the mechanical drill. It's a hover vessel level 10. You can use it in space. It works fine. It's just really slow. The Mark 3 is also a hover vessel, unlock level 20, and is a laser drill one. And level 20 small vessel just uses a lot more resources, is the Mark 4. All right, so I've got benches along the where you dock the SOVs, so you can put those there.
Did you do the same thing up where the SVs are parked on the top?
Yeah, I can put some up there.
On the titanium.
Oh yeah, that was the next one I was going to go to.
Yeah, I'm not too far. 2.5 clicks away. I'm heading back.
Who's in the cargo box?
I'll just give it a sec. They'll probably just drop in.
Yeah, I'm not in it right now, but
I'm not even there yet. Oh, you know, one of those SOVs has damage because it got shot by Xerox troops on the ground.
well, why didn't you repair it?
I don't, because I was in a hurry to get the hell out of there. There's a spot over here.
All right, so I've got 6 benches in the SV bay as well.
Sweet. You guys missed a spot. On the other side of the asteroid. And the door won't open. It's like, okay, whenever the door doesn't open when I'm outside, I'll land on the doors and dock and then get up. And then they open.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. Something weird is going on with the sensors. It's been doing it since the last couple of updates.
Since the version 1 came out?
Since version 1.5. 1.1.5, sorry.
Yeah, it's like 1.5. It's barely 1.1. All right. We're good. Seats. I can have a seat. I'm also thinking maybe you should probably put, like, especially on the areas where we exit the ship, is oxygen.
Yeah, there's a large portion on the, well, medium portion on the other side of the asteroid that hasn't been mined yet that I'm looking at.
There's a little tiny little corner that I saw when I came in.
This is a good portion, probably a quarter to half of a box full.
Stupid door open.
You should be able to see it right there, GRG. That's good. What, did the hangar door not open?
No, it's not opening at all.
Someone's bumping the ship because every time I go into the Wi-Fi, it kicks me out.
It opened right up for me.
That's because he fixed it before you got there.
Actually, I was about to, and I just saw him coming in, so I'm like, oh, it must have fixed itself. All right, whenever you guys are ready, we'll head towards the titanium asteroid.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just filling up oxygen and power. I'm all set, though.
There is a not docked ship in your ship.
Let me double check. Let me see if mine's docked. Mine looks like it's docked. Let me double check. I'm docked.
Also, I think the port ramp is out for some reason.
That was back when we were still back at the base.
Well, no, because the starboard ramp was the one that we had out at the base, and then we pulled that up.
I don't remember. It's just whenever I wanted to leave the ship, I opened it.
Yeah, I just checked 2 of the SOVs. They all seem to be docked.
All right, yeah, they're all docked now.
Are the SOVs expensive to make?
Not terribly. Those versions are the more expensive version because they're small vessels. But I mean,
drills?
the laser drills, but also all the thrusters on them. But we've got enough stuff. If we lost one, if one got destroyed or something, we could, replace it. That's the whole point of the SOVs, is that they're easy to replace and they're really useful. All right. We are ready to start mining.
Yeah, the doors won't open again.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem with that is. Every time,
Wiggle the switch.
yeah, just jiggle the spacewalk switch and it ought to fix it.
Okay, so know-it-all. I placed 2 oxygen stations down here at the HV bay, the SOV bay, as well as up above where the SVs are.
Okay.
So, in an emergency, you can get right to the O2. And up in the SV station, it's kind of in the same place. I tried putting him here, but you couldn't do it here because of the rails. There.
Do we get experience for doing this mining?
Very little, but yes.
One's over here. And let me show the other ones. You want to move those 2, probably.
Yeah, because if you can't see them, it's...
Well, I didn't want to have them in the way anywhere. I didn't want to pop any of the blocks. Where did I put them?
I don't know. I don't see them anywhere.
There's one here, right by the door where you passed the first one.
Oh, yeah, no, that's good. That's a good place for that one.
Oh, yeah, it's over here by my ship, I think. Okay.
And then if we can get another one, we can put over here as well.
Make one right now. Up there.
So what time zone are you in, GRG?
Eastern.
Hey, GOG, can I go on a joyride on your ship?
Be careful because the instant you
Sure.
press forward, you're gonna slam into the wall over here.
Ooh. Did someone already did that? There's blocks missing. What's going on?
No, those blocks have been missing the whole time. I never had anything there.
GOG?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fit the... Does it fit? Yeah. Whee! They do all the work. I go for a joyride.
I don't find it any more squirrely than the S.O.V. though.
I would like to spawn in one of my builds.
Yeah. Heck, I like to spawn in my big CV sometime later.
How about Bomber SV?
Whole fleet of CVs. Armed to the teeth, is blowing everything up in their path.
I think this is done.
There's some extra oxygen in GRG's ship.
Yeah, I got that off the base. I split it in half and threw some in my ship.
You have a O2 station on here? Probably on the back.
Yep.
I didn't see it. Oh,
No,
on the top. On the top?
it's on the top. One side is a armor locker, and the other little door is the oxygen.
Sides, it's a little one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any more titanium either.
I do. Or no, I guess not. Well, is that titanium?
I think it's a reflection of the light.
Yeah, it just looks light. It's not really...
It looks like light, but the same texture as the rock.
Yeah, when I move to the side, the reflection changes and it looks different. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see any titanium left. I'm just looking around third-person view from the...
I have a light on this ship, though.
Yeah.
With the little head.
Speaking about rock, did you guys hear that that Dwayne Johnson and his family got COVID?
Yeah, I heard that.
Jeez. They'll be fine. They're like probably the healthiest people on the planet anyway.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily a guarantee. It's
No. Okay, so are we gonna leave the system or? Oh, there's water
I
here.
was actually going to look for more titanium asteroids so we can get more titanium.
Have any range? I don't see anything that we haven't already discovered.
There's a couple that I can see that haven't been discovered yet.
Yeah, you get bigger range on the CV.
Okay, I'm sitting down.
Just waiting on frag.
Yeah, he brings my ship back. Well, you know, they just implemented collision damage. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he slams it into the thing, blows a hole through our ship, destroys your...
I don't know what happened. I was reaching for my coffee.
I hear a drill being fired. Like it's not stopped.
That's just you. You're just weird.
I
was told to fuel it up, O2 it up, and retract the drills when I got out every time.
Okie dokie.
Damn, I was trying to get something to eat.
I need to eat too. Oh, I can wait.
I mean, you can pull it from the control panel.
Yeah, instead of F4, just go through the control panel.
I'm only halfway, so if you're in dire need, go ahead.
I still left that door open on the left side.
Yeah, what you keep
What's
doing
that?
that for?
Left it open. Because I didn't bother to close it.
Boy, Dark doesn't talk that much, does he?
I kind of do when I have something to say.
Yeah, he talks when there's something to say.
Well, I did start that conversation when asking what your time zone was.
Oh, that's true. What's your time zone?
London.
Oh, so you know about Games Workshop. You must have heard of them.
Yep.
That's
And
what
the whole.
I've been playing that game for 20 years.
That's a Liverpool accent, isn't it?
Depends. I mean, this place is full of different accents.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, like Liverpool would be a lot more like this. It's like a drag in your accent.
Ringo.
I mean, yeah, like that. I mean, I'm not good with accents, but yeah, there's quite a few here ever since I moved here years ago. So you get used to it after a while. You start pinpointing. Oh, I know where you're from. I know where you are. You're a Scouse. You're Londoner. You're Yorkshire. You're Geordie. There's a whole bunch of Bradford, Leeds, West Country,
Scottish.
Welsh, Scottish. Yeah, Scottish, Scottish. Vrit. And there's actually quite. One thing I did notice that when I went to Scotland was there's also several different types of Scottish accents too. So it's hard to kind of pinpoint them when you first look at it, but they do sound differently if you really listen closely.
Yeah, not to bring the topic down, but how is the COVID-19 situation in your neck of the woods?
And just as bad as the U.S., I would think. I mean, here is that they're a lot more paranoid as of late, so they still have lockdown in some places, and it's quite mandatory to actually use masks to go anywhere or public places. And if you don't wear them, they will fine you. So they're quite stringent here. And depending on what happens with the neighboring countries, we might have to follow suit. So, like say, for instance, France or Germany or anything like that, they start panicking. We're probably going to end up following them. And it might end up getting a second wave of lockdowns here. We did get an outbreak in close to Scotland. I think, what was it, Aberdeen? Yeah, in Aberdeen, Scotland, they had a big outbreak, so that threw a bit of panic, and they locked down portions of Scotland up there, and then the borders were closed off too, so you couldn't go in and out. So it is pretty insane here. It has its moments.
Yeah, I live in Maine in the United States, and our entire state doesn't have the population of Boston City. So,
Yeah, I've been there.
So you can't get it from here.
Yeah, I lived out there. I lived in just not too far from Portsmouth, actually. So yeah, New Hampshire was where I was for a while. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Actually, that was my favorite place to live. Actually, I really missed it.
yeah. I'm north of Portsmouth by about an hour and a half.
You don't sound like you're from Maine, though.
Well, my folks were in the military, so I've traveled all over the world, and I was born in Maine, but I was brought up in New York, up by a big military base.
I can catch the New York a little bit there. Yeah, your accent's a little what do they call that? Remnants of New York accent in there.
Yeah, well, car.
Cat, it's that New England accent.
Yeah.
And you go to New York City, you have like quarters, 50 quarters, and you got migraines. Yeah.
Yeah. And soda. That's a main thing, soda.
Or pop. You drink pop or tonic water, anything like that.
All right, I see a couple more unidentified, 3 in fact, more unidentified asteroids.
The ones I was out of range and couldn't go back to.
Yeah. It's funny though, I'm not really detecting anything in the actual asteroid field here.
No, but I think there's a POI in there, maybe.
I would detect it with the scanner if there was, and there's not.
Yeah.
I think it's another playfield know-it-all. I think you have to go into the blue part.
No, it's all one playfield.
Did we get all the water or the ice?
We got at least 2 asteroids full of ice done, so...
See, 3 iron, 3 silicon, 3 saphium. I don't think there's 3 of everything else. It's only 1 aluminum, which kind of looks like copper.
Yeah, if you guys look over here, you can see that the asteroid field has this one little space that's just empty. That's the center of the asteroid field, and that's usually where they used to put the alien base was right here in the middle of it. It was the only alien space station at the time, and yeah.
You did the ending for Ultimate Iron Man.
Yeah, we did the ending for Ultimate Iron Man there one time. In fact, I did it there quite often, just a different base in the middle. All right, so I can see 6 unidentified, 7 unidentified. Is it 6 or 7? There's 6 in front of us. There's 6 in front of us. I see. Oh, maybe that behind us that I see is one that I marked. Yeah, there's 6 directly in front of us that I see. I'm going to come to this first one. Well, yeah, I'm going to come to this first one right here. And then once I do, if you want to get out in your ship while they... I don't know if it's one we're going to mine or not, but if you want to get out in your ship and start scouting the others, we can split up and scout.
No at all. FRAGaLOT, how fast does your ship go?
I'll travel the same speed.
Same speed as what?
What the maximum is? 120?
Oh, I actually thought it was 130 for SV.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
It's 140, I think.
Yeah, whatever the maximum is, but it depends on if you're counting boosted maximum or non-boosted maximum.
It doesn't have boost. I was about to say, the ship that is spawned does not have a boost. I didn't put boosters on.
Here's the titanium asteroid, so definitely going to want to start mining that.
To me, there are 2 S.O.Vs that are just firing their laser drills.
Can you see the lasers coming out from the back of the ship? Or
that's it hitting the wall.
Oh.
Hitting one of the walls and making a little effect. Actually, it's hitting the other S.O.V. that isn't shooting.
I didn't even see the seats near the one I park all the time. I come over here in the corner.
All right, there we go. Whenever y'all are ready to start.
Well, I really hate the color of titanium.
But yeah, you see there's 2 seats up right above the SOVs, and then one above each SOV.
Okay, I see 5 bogies. Not bogies. More asteroids.
Yep, there should be 5 more, because I said 6, and we discovered this one, and so...
Well, because of the range you showed around this, I figured.
Yeah, but they're all within the small vessel range of this asteroid, so...
Titanium!
That's good. That'll be our next port of call. Or whatever you call it.
Pondering. Hey, where'd all the water go?
I drank it.
That was a lot of ice.
I turned all the ice into water.
Oh.
So it should be in the water storage now. Yeah, we got 518 water containers in the water storage now.
But can you turn it to wine, though?
No, you just need to get berries and you can turn them into wine.
There are no space grapes.
Yeah, Akuwa berries is what you would turn into.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we aren't currently growing any, so...
What do you do with all the crushed stone?
Input.
Yeah, usually I turn it into... we'll have it turned into ores and such, but also use it and the wood to make carbon substrate.
Titanium.
Yep, I knew it said there was 4 titanium, so I figured we'd have a lot of it.
Now that's funny. I ran out of gas in the middle of space.
That's why I say to refuel and reoxygenate before, like after every time you dock.
He wasn't around the last time you said that.
That's true. He probably wasn't.
This was their first session for them.
Well, it's like the first and a half for GRG because we didn't record, but when we added him, we went around and did some stuff.
Right. Well, not much. We did the same with Dark, too. Different days. Iron. Wow, I did touch that from way out here. That is everything, huh?
Everything I can see. Well, looking on the map... Well, hold on. Looking on the map, I can see...
A gap?
Like, it's like the mini-map is showing what may be undiscovered ones, but the actual map is not. It's weird. So I'm gonna...
I'm flying out sort of like an empty spot.
Nah.
These freighter the freighter CO2. I'm heading in that sort of direction.
Yeah, once they get back on, I'm just gonna keep heading to the other other 2
Yeah.
titanium asteroids, but or at least one more of them. I don't know if we'll need to get both of them.
You don't need iron, do you?
We may end up needing to get some.
Yeah, there's 3 out here.
Oh, titanium is so ugly. I think GRG just fell asleep on the steering wheel.
Wait, he's not moving?
No, for some reason my things aren't working. I tried putting them in and out.
Make sure that you have them selected on the bottom bar, on the hot bar, because if you use the scroll wheel, it will scroll off of your drills and you won't be able to use them.
Where do you keep the fuel?
It's in things that are not accessible through the Wi-Fi.
Can you change that?
The fuel is in... There might be some in something listed fuel output. Let me check. Yeah, if you look at the fuel output, there is some large fuel packs and regular fuel packs. That's just the output for the constructor that I'm continually making fuel in. So if you just pull from there, that's where you can fuel up with the Wi-Fi.
Okay, I'm out in the middle of the boonies next to a krill crater, and there's jack all out here. Even the freighter isn't even moving. He's like, he thinks, oh, there's nothing out here. I'm not going to go anywhere. Freighter has, I don't know, the freighter's guns are aiming at something, but not me, but...
Actually, the freighter's guns might be aiming at you and then just not firing because you're not an enemy.
Dark, would you agree? I don't see any more titanium on this.
Yeah, there isn't any. There hasn't been any since you fell asleep at the steering wheel.
Yeah, it looks good. Let's see. How much titanium do we have right now? Titanium ores. Oh yeah, we got more than enough titanium ore right now, so that's not a problem. We don't need any more.
I'm heading back. That gap in that asteroid field, from my distance, it looks like a square instead of a round donut hole. I don't know why. It just happens to look like a square.
All right, let's see. We've got enough iron, silicon, copper we are kind of low on.
I don't know if there's copper out here. There isn't.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
Cobalt.
All right, once GRG and Dark want to take a seat. Ooh, there's a Creel space plasma drone, but I can't really get a good look at it. And it's just flying
Right.
I
past.
saw it.
Your butt?
I just saw it as well. Yeah.
I'm sitting down.
All right. I'm going to head towards the icons on the mini map that look like they are undiscovered resources that I cannot see. That I cannot see on here, and see if they're just things that don't show up. It looks like one of them, they may be the two aluminum things.
From my view, it looks like you're heading towards the aluminum.
I am heading towards the aluminum. Yeah, okay. So on the mini-map, the aluminum does not show its icon. It shows the little white resource icon.
I already found them. And past that one is the other titanium.
Right, but I just saw on the mini-map that there was two icons that looked like undiscovered resources. And
yeah, I see it on here too.
Now it looks like an aluminum resource to me on the mini-map.
Never really got super close. I just waited until I got identification. I didn't get like all the way up to it.
Yeah, which all the others are the same way, you know, where you see the icons anyway.
Actually, three of them, at least two of them that have that generic crystal icon.
Well, I've got three. Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
Now, yeah, it's weird. It is very weird. Okay, I'm flying to you.
It's Titan asteroid or titanium.
Yeah, we're done collecting titanium. We got more than enough titanium ingots and stuff now. Well, titanium rods.
And I wasn't sleeping. I was trying to figure out why my thing wasn't laser drilling anymore. And KnowItAll told me that I scrolled it. So yeah, that's what I did. I actually moved the scroll and took it off the drill.
Yeah, I've done that before, trying to do something, accidentally scrolled a little, and...
For some reason, it seems like I always get out of range of the main ship to put stuff away. And I have to fly back over close enough for some reason to get stuff loaded.
You know,
I think if you fit Wi-Fi's on the actual miners, you can actually reach the Leviathan.
Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi's don't work like that, where the Wi-Fi and a Wi-Fi link together. You would still have to be within the same range.
actually, I thought they did have.
They do.
Do?
Yeah, the SOVs have Wi-Fi on them. Okay, I guess we'll keep heading towards towards Legacy territory. Once the last person sits down.
I was going to shut the door. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and shut the door.
You mean the same place that FRAGaLOT lost his ship?
Yeah, we're heading back towards that way, but we're going to put a repair thing, a shipyard near there, not in Legacy territory, but near Legacy territory, so that we don't have to go as far to repair. In fact, we may never have to return to Elion again, so...
Now we took out the drone base.
Yeah,
but
we took out all the Xerax in that sector.
Yeah, but as long as we're within 30 light years, we could teleport back, right?
Yeah.
We're already further than 30 light years away from Elion, though.
Oh.
Right now, we're 53 light years away. We're going to be over 200 light years away once we get to Legacy territory.
He's way the hell out there. 200 some odd light years from here.
So Frag, did you lose your stuff on a planet or out in space?
Out in space, there was like three ships, three Legacy ships.
It was in the Legacy's trade station zone, and yeah, it wasn't very nice.
Yeah, we found a trade station. Or no, we found some tiny little POI that was easily to take down. I'm like, you shot it a few times and boom, it was down. Ooh, that's a big planet. Yeah, we haven't gotten the black hole yet, have we?
Oh no, we haven't. Let's see. We've passed it, but I can go back to it because I did want to take a look at that. We might find another one on the way, but I don't know. Let's see.
Nope, it's no big deal for me. I'll find one eventually.
Yeah, I'll try to keep an eye out on our way out towards Legacy territory.
What are they called? Look on the map. What's the letter?
BH.
It's a black hole, of course. Buh. Click continue.
Yeah, I saw that. This time I wasn't going to press the wrong one.
Now, there's another one that comes up whenever the server starts to lag and it thinks you're disconnected. Don't click anything. Just wait. Because if you click the button that says OK, you will disconnect.
All right, I don't see a black hole around here.
Yeah, I don't see any BHs. They're all single letter, actually.
Most of them are.
I was just getting the impression that it looked like something from Interstellar.
I think we've been here before.
Yeah, we have.
Because we got lines going everywhere.
Yep.
We're out of what do you call it, territory?
Out of Creole territory, yeah. We're going to have to follow the same path as we did last time now.
Yeah, or especially when we get close enough, because there's only like one path to it.
Yeah.
Go under it to get to it. And yes, only in Empyrion there's an up and down in space. Tari, then a Masto. Are you jumping over it? No, you can't do that. It's 37. I see a B, and then a BH.
Yeah.
Oh, B.
I think black holes are exceedingly rare.
You didn't see it in this playthrough, though.
Yeah, there was one near Elion. There's always one near Elion. It's actually one that was intentionally placed there.
Or giggles.
I think it's going to end up being part of the storyline.
Oh. Inching closer. Yeah, I don't see any. And there's like nothing above us. In creative, is the warp distance unlimited?
In creative, there's there's two star systems in creative, or no, one star system in creative with 2 planets, and that's it. If you look out into space, there's no stars in the sky.
You could go into creative mode in a game like this. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're still limited if you do that. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to continue to follow the same route.
Look, it's a magnetar.
It's blue.
Okay, I'm going to divert just slightly to try to reduce the number of jumps.
New place. We're going to Velo Beta.
No, we're going straighter towards one of the other stars in the link.
Okay. I see. And then Andromedos, I guess? Yeah, I guess.
We need more pentaxid in the tanks.
Be on it. Oh, I'm not even down there.
I mean, you can use the Wi-Fi to do the pentaxid.
Nah, it's not letting me.
I just did it.
I know, but even before then, it wouldn't let me.
What do you mean?
We're moving, he was using F4.
Yeah, you can use F4 to put pentaxid in the tanks. Say what?
I'm just trying to.
I know what he means. I know what he means because this happens to me when you're like piloting something. You want to put something in the tanks. It usually kicks you right off right when you try to access it. So that's probably what it is.
I wonder if it's because I'm sitting on a bench instead of a real chair.
Oh, what it is when you hit the F4? Your F4 is connected to the one of the S.O.Vs, which makes it not want to stay connected. I know what you're talking about.
But it'll do
All
this
we are in Hetodo. Do you want to set a...
This would be the spot to do it, right? There's really no other system that enters. I don't know. Rimmy-dig? That's too far away.
The question is, where do we want to set up the repair base?
Do you want to do it by the sun, so it's a straight shot, or do you want to do it by a planet?
I don't know if you can build next to a star. That's an interesting question.
Drop a base star to see if it works.
Yeah.
I read that there's 6 entryways to a star.
Yeah, there are.
And you can't always get back there, so they said don't leave anything there that you don't want ever to access again.
Here's the thing: if you put a, what was it? Because the other day I warped from one side of the sun to the other side of the sun.
If you have it marked in your waypoints,
then you should be able to get back there.
You don't even have to mark it. You just look straight at it and just warp.
Yeah. It's a good test to see if we just drop a base starter, though.
Yeah. It feels like we're drifting because the sun is spinning. I'm still connected to the Nibium. There.
All right, I'm making a base starter real quick, and then we'll set it up as a test buoy to see if we can get back to it.
Can I get out of my chair just for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it won't let you otherwise if we're moving. Yeah, I need some food. Whee! Pizza or dino stew? Pizza or dino stew? Pizza! What was that? Plants need picking.
All right. I set down a test buoy.
I'm sitting on my butt again.
I'm not. Did the base go down?
Yeah, the base placed. The little, whoa, someone turned off the base. Or off the ship.
I'm just sitting here looking at nothing.
All right, so the buoy went down fine. I've got it set. I've got a waypoint set for it. It did the little. It did the little.
We're floating into space.
We just dropped somebody out the back end of the vehicle.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
I put right ship, actually.
I thought everybody was sitting.
Who was it?
No. I'm going into the sun.
Funny.
Who was it? Dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there minding my own business, picking some plants, and all of a sudden I got floated.
Sitting yet.
At least they didn't do it during hyperspace travel. It'd be sucking to be in between stars.
Okay. I'm back here near the test buoy again. Sorry. That was my bad.
I actually saw him get into the vehicle.
Okay.
So we're going to do a first test. I'm warping towards the near one of the planets in the system.
Continue.
How come I'm not showing up on the thing that says you leave the system?
You don't see yourself. You'll see everybody else.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm still on board here with you guys.
It doesn't show up to me either.
Okay, and so now I'm aiming for the test buoy.
Well, G3D and DarcTalus.
Yep, test buoy's right there, 14 kilometers away.
I don't see it, but I believe you.
All right, so next test.
You want to warp into what do you call it and come back?